Stranger Things Season 5 character posters have started dropping, and one of these posters could be a sign for a certain someone's fate in the final season. What's going on, guys? I'm Chris, and welcome back to another Stranger Things video. So today I'm talking about the new character posters that have dropped and how there's a trend in marketing. This video is going to tackle the character posters, but also what could happen with one of these characters, and frankly, when we could get the trailer based on marketing patterns. So before I get into this loaded video, hit that like button. It means the world. Comment down below your thoughts on these character posters, as well as your predictions for when that official trailer will ultimately end up dropping. And of course, subscribe and hit that notification bell to help reach my goal of 150,000 subscribers here on the channel. I mean, quite a bit. And if you want extra content, from live streams to videos to a deep dive into every episode of Stranger Things called Stranger Things Rewind leading up to season 5, Patreon is the place to be. The community's growing over there. There's lots of exclusive content dropping over there every week, so if you want it, Patreon's the place to be. All right, so let's lay the groundwork for the current Stranger Things season 5 marketing campaign. About the end of September, they announced they were doing a rewatch of Stranger Things. They posted a video with different cast members stating that they would be watching through every season of Stranger Things 1 week at a time leading up to season 5, and every week would sort of culminate with Stranger Saturdays. The first week of the Stranger Things rewatch was September 29th to October 3rd, where they watched season 1, and then on October 6th through October 10th, they watched season 2. They're doing season 3 right now, October 13th to the 17th, and season 4 will be October 20th to the 24th. Pretty cool, right? It's the cast members going through all of these iconic moments, and lots of video clips of them are posted throughout the week, rewatching them, and then it all culminates with a Stranger Saturday. Now, a trend that has picked up as of late, 2 weeks in a row now, is on the Sunday after Stranger Saturdays, the official Stranger Things account and Netflix on social media have shared character posters. So on the first Sunday after Stranger Saturdays, we got the character posters for the OG party, right? The 4 boys, Mike, Lucas, Will, and Dustin. And if you take a look at the character posters, I've made shorts about them. The style they're going with this season is up top, you've got the character from season 5 in their new attire with the season 5 logo, and then at the bottom you have them in their first appearance. So we have the boys in season 5 up top and the boys in season 1 down below. Pretty cool, showing their progression from season 1 to season 5. And so we got those character posters, and I was like, okay, we'll probably get more the next day. That wasn't the case. All of the next week was highlighting season 2 and the rewatch of that, but then you fast forward to the following Sunday after the season 2 Stranger Things Saturday, and we got more character posters. These are the most recent batch to drop, and dare I say, the one with the most evidence of what could happen to a certain character in season 5. We got a character poster for Erica Sinclair, again up top, her in season 5, and then down below is actually her in season 3. A little weird because she was in season 2, but I guess they wanted to pick a more iconic appearance from her when she really has a much larger role. And then you've got 11, of course, up top in her new outfit for season 5, her Funko Pop fit, dare I say, and down below you've got her in her season 1 outfit, iconic as hell. But the craziest character poster we got recently was for Max Mayfield. That's right, the character who is in a coma at the end of season 4. So there's a lot to break down here. Down below, you've got Max from season 2. That's the first time we see her, right? But up top, you have Max. The season 5 logo is behind her, but she's actually wearing the season 4 outfit that she's wearing when she dies. So she's not wearing a new outfit. This is what she's wearing in season 4. Same exact hairstyle, same brown jacket, same shoes, the whole 9 yards. So she's in her season 4 outfit in the season 5 promo. What does that mean? Well, if you take a look at all the footage we've got thus far, from the To-Doom date announcement at the end of May to the teaser trailer that dropped in July, all we've seen from Max Mayfield is she's either in a hospital bed or Lucas is holding her in the hospital and she's still unconscious wearing a gown. So we haven't seen her in any new outfits. In season 5 footage, she's only been seen in the hospital. And then you think about that announcement video for Stranger Things rewatch back in the end of September now, and you see Sadie Sink, who plays Max, sitting next to Jamie Campbell Bower on a couch. And of course, Sadie Sink is wearing her season 4 outfit here as well. With her being next to Jamie Campbell Bower here, I feel like that was intentional with the character groupings because, of course, Max and Vecna have a pretty big connection in season 4, one could say, as Vecna ultimately does kill Max. Max comes back, of course, but Vecna kills Max. That's a fact. So it's safe to assume that in season 5, the two of them will have a lot of scenes together inside of Max's mind. Here's where my theory comes in, and I think a lot of you share the same sentiments. The reason we've seen Max only in her season 4 outfit in the promo thus far, or in the hospital bed, is because a lot of Volume 1, if not all of Volume 1, okay? So the first 4 episodes of this final season, we will see Max just in a coma, but we'll still get scenes of her inside of her own mind. This could be in the void of sorts, it could be in some new plane mentally that we haven't even tapped into in the world of Stranger Things yet, or it could just be her hallucinating in a coma where Vecna is present with her, but only inside of her head. And so the reason Max is wearing that season 4 outfit is because the last time she was conscious, she was alive, that's what she was wearing, and so she's stuck in that moment, right? I could totally see for the first 4 episodes, Max is in a coma to all of our other characters, but she's having this own subplot inside of her head with Vecna, and this is where we could see Jamie Campbell Bower in human form wearing that outfit that we've seen in paparazzi photos where he's got like a fedora, glasses, a full-on suit. This could be what he's wearing there, but we also know he's wearing that outfit with Holly Wheeler at some point, so maybe that's just what Vecna's gonna look like when he's messing with people's minds, right? In season 4, when he's toying with Nancy's mind, he's in his full-on Vecna form, but here he could be in his human form to disguise his new redesign. That could be a marketing decision, or it could play into the season itself where, hey, they don't want to do a full-on Vecna reveal until the end of Volume 1, but they still need to have the character in a lot of scenes, so they'll just have him appear human, and because we'll probably just see Vecna in characters' minds for the first couple episodes, it could just be that he's showing himself as a human, right? A little more approachable. Not as frightening to Holly Wheeler, but ultimately that's going to lead to the big payoff of, okay, we've got Vecna here, so we're still giving you the character, but you haven't seen the full-fledged redesign when he's like evil Vecna yet, if that makes sense. You have Henry, you have 1, you don't have Vecna yet, and that could be at the end of Volume 1 potentially. But I'm here for this idea of Max having a subplot in Season 4, Volume 1 before she wakes up. I'm just saying, who knows when she's gonna wake up. She could wake up in the first episode, but if she doesn't, right, and she's in a coma throughout the entirety of Volume 1, I'm okay if there's a plot with her in her mind with Vecna, and then maybe she's hallucinating and seeing other characters, having these mental conversations with Lucas in her head, you know? That would be a cool, different route to take with one of the plots, because in Season 4, we had, like, you know, the Cali crew, Russia, the Creel house storyline. Imagine in this season, we've got, you know, Hopper and Elle pairing up, everyone else at the WSK radio station, and then you've got Max having her own little plot, like the Russia storyline or the Cali storyline, but it's all inside of her head with Vecna. That sounds really awesome, in my opinion, and fresh for the show. So that's my working theory, is that we're not going to see Max wake up until the very end of Volume 1, and she's going to have her own plotline in her head with Vecna. That's why in the marketing thus far, we've seen her wearing her Season 4 outfit, because that's the last thing she remembers wearing when she was killed. Now, let's take this a step further and look at the overall marketing plan, okay? Because I'm pretty confident with the character posters we have thus far, the biggest one is going to be Max. Everyone else is probably going to be pretty standard in their character posters, looking like they do in all the marketing with their signature outfit for the season. But if we look at this trend of Sundays being character poster days, there are 2 more Sundays where they'll probably drop character posters. This week, the Season 3 rewatch is happening, so on Sunday, I would imagine we could get Steve, Robin, Nancy, Jonathan, and then the following week, you've got the Season 4 rewatch, where the Russia storyline's prominent. I bet we could get Joyce, Hopper, Murray character posters, maybe Vecna, and then you've got another week after that, where there is no more rewatch. To me, logically, it would make the most sense to drop the Season 5 trailer that week, because it's the end of October. It's about 1 month to the day from Season 5 Volume 1 releasing on November 26th, and like I've always said, if you follow Netflix marketing trends, they typically drop their big official trailer for a show or movie about 1 month in advance. And so that would check all the boxes. 1 month till Volume 1. You finished the Stranger Things rewatch for Season 1 through 4. It does feel like a build-up to Season 5 marketing, like this is the on-ramp. So you go Season 1 through 4, it only makes sense logically to go to Season 5 after that, and that's when I think we get the trailer. Now, here's what's even better and more evidence of this potentially being the case. If you look at the dates on the calendar, when it comes down to it, the week after the Season 4 rewatch, that Monday is October 27th, which is actually the anniversary of Stranger Things Season 2 releasing on Netflix. They could totally drop a trailer then, because hey, Season 2, apparently, according to the Duffer Brothers, is going to be one of the most important when it comes to Season 5, and I firmly believe that, having just rewatched Season 2. Then you've also got Halloween that week. Fitting, right? Halloween's on a Friday this year, the 31st of October, of course. They could drop the trailer then to keep in line with this idea of volumes of Season 5 dropping on major holidays. You've got Volume 1 of Season 5 dropping on Thanksgiving Eve, like the day before Thanksgiving here in the US. Then Christmas Day is Volume 2, and then New Year's Eve is the finale. Might as well drop the trailer on Halloween to get us all accustomed to associating this new season with the major holidays, right? And then taking it one step further, that week after season 4 could be focused on dropping more behind the scenes pictures and leading up to the official trailer that's the following week on Stranger Things Day, November 6th. We know without a shadow of a doubt we're getting new footage and marketing for Stranger Things on that day. November 6th is 20 days before the final season premieres on Netflix, so we're definitely getting something. That could be when they drop the first 8 minutes of the final season. That's what they did for season 4. It wasn't on Stranger Things Day that they did that, but a couple weeks out from season 4's premiere, we got the first 8 minutes early on YouTube. They could totally do that with season 5 and just hit us with that on Stranger Things Day, or they could say, hey, we're gonna do an official trailer for the whole final season on like October 27th, October 31st, but on November 6th, we're gonna do a volume 1 final trailer or something along those lines. They're gonna give us some sort of footage on Stranger Things Day. They have to. They've always fed us on Stranger Things Day. Even when the strikes were happening, they gave us something. And so to me, we're gonna get some serious footage that day, some awesome posters, maybe like the real legit poster with artwork by Kyle Lambert that day. And I wouldn't be surprised if we got the first 8 minutes as well. But it's the last Stranger Things Day before a new season of the show comes out, so they're going big. And I would honestly also, delusion maybe, love it if they somehow had the recorded version of the first shadow and they posted that, uploaded it onto YouTube or Netflix. All that to say, we're right there, guys. So patience is key. I've learned to just embrace the wait. It's going to arrive. Season 5 is going to be here before we know it, and then we'll watch it, we'll enjoy it, we'll cry, we'll laugh, we'll have a great time, and then it'll be over. There will be no more build up to a new season. And I've said this in past videos, but I mean it. We have to cherish this. And I know the wait's been long and brutal, but we all have season 1 through 4 to rewatch and keep doing that for the time being. Next month, we're getting new episodes of Stranger Things. We're so close to the finish line. I'm at the point where, like, I don't even need footage. Do I want it? Of course. Of course I do. We all do. But I don't need to see any more footage from season 5 before I watch it. I've seen enough. I am going to watch it. Even if they didn't drop any trailers, I would watch it. I feel the same about a lot of other movies and shows that I love. So with this being the final season, maybe they aren't putting out as much footage intentionally to conceal some of the major reveals and have it be as fresh as possible when we sit down to watch it. But regardless, we're probably getting something at the end of this month or the very beginning of November, 100%, okay? So the wait is almost over. They'll do their Stranger Things rewatch for the next 2 weeks, and then it's like any day now, we're getting that trailer. So we're real close, and with these character posters dropping every week, we'll have something to talk about on a weekly basis. But what do you guys think? What do you make of all this? When do you think that official trailer is dropping? October 27th? October 31st? Stranger Things Day? None of the above? Let me know down below. And what do you make of the Max character poster? I want to hear your theories, your predictions for Max's role and her fate in this final season. But thank you guys, as always, for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And if you want extra content from Stranger Things Rewind to live Q&As and more, Patreon is the place to be. That'll do it. Appreciate you guys, as always, for your support. And until next time, I'll see you on the other side of the Upside Down.